This assassination attempt comes as the presidential election season is only getting busier. North Carolina is a frequent destination for candidates.
And in the wake of the shooting, local law enforcement faces a major question. What does this mean for security at future rallies? WRAL's Eric Miller has been looking into this for us today. And Eric, you just spoke with Wake County Sheriff Donnie Harrison. What do they have to say to you?
Yeah, Jeff, former Sheriff Harrison provided advanced security for years over the course of his career and worked with more presidents and presidential candidates than he can count. That includes with former President Trump's team back when he was candidate Trump in 2016 when he visited right here at Dorton Arena. Former Sheriff Harrison telling us that preparing for one of these events, that was a weeks-long process. You not only have to secure the building, screen the thousands of people walking through those doors, you also have to screen the surrounding buildings and pay especially close attention to things like rooftops in the area, as well as the route a candidate or president is going to be getting to an event venue like this. Still, he says that complacency is a major risk in a situation like this, handling an event like this. Comments that we've heard echoed not only by Harrison, but by other security experts, including former FBI Assistant Director Chris Swecker. Take a listen to what he had to say.
And so it's a multi-layered threat, a multifaceted threat. And I think going forward, you're going to see that complacency. I think we might have wrung the complacency out of the system. I don't know if there are resource issues that's being discussed, but I think that there is a natural posture of complacency that creeps in.
Former Sheriff Harrison says the changes that we'll see at upcoming rallies, upcoming events, that'll likely hinge on what comes out of the investigation into this shooting. Still, he also said that this will hopefully knock out some of the complacency that people can sometimes feel preparing for events like this, and might also help get members of the public on the side of law enforcement, getting folks out there who are attending to pay more attention, to be looking out for these threats, and if they see anything out of the ordinary, to potentially say something to the folks in charge of providing that security. A lot more to talk about this. We'll have more coming up at 4 and 6 this evening. Till then, I'm Eric Miller in Raleigh, WRAL News.
We have extensive coverage on WRAL.com and on our YouTube page. If you go there, you can hear from security experts on the investigation and how to prevent this from happening again. We also have information online about the protests expected at the convention and a timeline of the assassination attempt.